This is an unboxing and product review of the 2470S WDR. We're going to go ahead and open up this box for you and show you exactly what to expect if you decide to purchase this camera from us in the future. Inside the box, you'll find a user manual, find the camera, you'll find a bag with 4 mounting screws. This camera is a vandal-proof dome-style camera. It is rated for both indoor and outdoor use. It is a 700 TV line resolution camera with a 2.8 to 12 millimeter lens. At 2.8 millimeters, you're going to get a 90-degree angle of view, and at 12 millimeters, you're going to get a 23-degree angle of view. This camera has 36 pieces of high-intensity infrared LEDs, which is going to give you up to 130 feet of night vision in complete darkness. This camera features an OSD, which will give you a better look at in just a minute. You'll see here that the OSD joystick is connected to the cable, and that this camera also comes with a BNC female video connection and a DC 12 volt power connection. This camera has a 2.8 to 12 millimeter lens that can be adjusted using the zoom and focus screws on the sides of the lens here. You'll see on the side there is a focus labeled right next to the flat blade screw that will adjust the focus. The same goes for the zoom side. Next to the zoom label there is a flat blade screw that will adjust the zoom. The mounting bracket for this camera is actually built into the same unibody. Let's show you how to access this mounting bracket. On the middle of the camera, you'll see where the logo is. If you loosen this centerpiece, the top will come right off. And here we have the mounting bracket. After we have mounted this bracket on the ceiling, wall, or flat surface where we want the camera, we're going to take the rest of the camera screw it back to the bracket. You'll notice here that when the centerpiece is loose, you'll be able to face the camera in the direction you need it to be facing. Once you've got it in place, simply tighten the ring until the camera cannot move anymore, and your installation is complete. Let's take a quick look at this OSD menu included with the camera. You'll see here on the left we have our categories, and on the right we have our sub-menus from that category. To exit this menu, simply press down on the joystick and then save and exit by pressing on the right. As we've mentioned before, this camera features WDR, which stands for Wide Dynamic Range. Here is a video clip that displays WDR. What I want you to focus on is the building actually behind the car in the door. You'll see because of the light differences, it's almost impossible to see what's behind this door. Let's go ahead and switch over to this WDR feature. Notice the building in the background is now completely visible. Here's a video sample taken from this camera inside a warehouse. This shot was taken in complete darkness. The last feature I'd like to show you with this camera is the camera's 2.8 to 12mm zoom. Watch now as we zoom this camera in. This lens right now is at its 2.8mm mark. And here we have the camera focused in at its 12mm mark.